Live from your drive this afternoon, the police have launched their Christmas anti-drink drug drive campaign. We've been finding out lots across the day, all the consequences, the do's and don'ts, etc., etc. Dave Rigby's joining us on the show. Dave, tell us what you do.
I'm the sector manager for North West Ambulance Service, covering the Fylde area.
Let's talk statistics first before anything else.
Yeah, so currently from an RTC or road traffic collision point of view, North West Ambulance Service in the Lancashire area alone, from April the 1st this year through to August, attended 3,500 incidents. Those range from minor, no injuries, right through to the more serious ones, which is part of the fatal 5 and the 59 people that have died in Lancashire over the last 12 months.
Can you share with us a real good example of why it's so important to listen to everything that we've been talking about today, as we've been reinforcing the consequences of what happens when you do go over the limit?
I think the best way to use that is to say that if anybody's involved in an RTC or a road traffic collision, if they're the injured party, then, and certainly one of these fatalities, that's life-changing. That affects everybody in the family, that affects everybody that you know, friends, colleagues. Equally for the emergency services that attend those, we're not people that just don't feel anything. So when we go, that affects our crews, the well-being of our crews, and certainly this time of year as well, that added pressures of it being a seasonal thing. So Christmas always comes every year, as we know. So to suffer a fatality this time of year is always in your memory, and it's like Christmas, the presents that are missing under the tree. So to listen to the things today is very important. It's not just about drink and drugs. It's all about the other fatal 5, which is careless driving, using your mobile, excessive speed. Plan your journeys. We want people to have a good Christmas. We want people to go out and enjoy themselves. But if you're going to drink, then find somebody else to drive. We've got great taxi services in the Lancashire area. We've got great bus and train networks. Make use of those. Don't drink and drive.
We've mentioned earlier on this afternoon about if you are concerned about somebody's condition, and it's easy to get caught up in the moment where you say, I'll be fine, I've only had a couple or whatever. What advice would you give in that situation?
Well, I think the thing is there's a no walk away kind of system where if you've got a friend or colleague that's worse for wear, don't walk away, don't leave them, make sure they're safe, make sure they get home, get them in a taxi. The other things as well is if you're going out to have a drink, then think about alternating. Don't just have all alcohol, have some water in between, have something to eat. Think about soft drinks, just don't consume alcohol. So eventually you'll get to the point where you don't know what actions you're taking, and those actions can have consequences that are far reaching and can affect people for the rest of their lives.
Thanks for being on, Dave.
Yeah, you're welcome, thank you.